What's good, y'all, man? We going to Buffalo, New York, man, to go visit Elcamino, man, and the Black Soprano family. I think this is it, guys. It's been a long time. A lot of people been, champion this rapper Elcamino because we know he has the potential to put a quality, just a dope album together. This could be it. This might be his album of the year contender. What do you guys think? Is this Elcamino's album of the year contender? The album's called MINO. And usually an artist knows when to name an album after themselves. So I don't know. Let's talk about it. This came out October 2nd, 2025. I'm an Elcamino fan, always been. I think he has a lot of dope tracks in his repertoire. And this might be the album, man. I really like this album. So let's talk about it. We break it down song by song, record by record, and show love. Let's get into it, man. Number one is Think About It. The Hook Master. He's the Hook Master, the voice born for rap. And, Elcamino has the Max B vibe. Shout out to Max B for getting out. His flow and cadence is a bop. Right out the gate, like the track is fire. You got the cadence, the vibe, the aura, it just Elcamino has that voice for rap. And number two is Bobby Knight featuring French Montana. Speaking of Max B, shout out to French Montana. He had a great welcome for Max B. That was dope. And featuring Benny the Butcher. But yeah, shout out to Max B, man. I'm looking forward to some good music, some good albums. All right, so number two is Bobby Knight. Feels like, this is a island vibe type of track. You need, coconuts and jet money to listen to this song. This is like rich. This is the rich bunch. You got French Montana with the Versace flow, Benny the Butcher with the gritty flow, Elcamino with the wavy flow. Smooth track with attitude, this is like that cheer throwing, like Bobby Knight type of music too, Number three, Godson. I like this track right here. I like this record. I get a young 50 Cent vibe. I get that young 50 Cent energy when I listen to Elcamino. Do you guys get that mixtape 50 vibe? I'm not sure. But number three is Godson. Elcamino is God's son, the son of God, over this elegant but head-nodding track. The soulful record fuses well as Camino's vocals, kind of just match. They reflect these tunes here. Number four, We Shall Overcome, featuring 38 Spesh. Salute to 38 Spesh for his movement. The track feels like its own dramatic story. Elcamino is looking for album of the year on this album. I'm even writing it in the because I'm listening to it. I'm going, yo, Elcamino he's coming for album of the year. What's going on? 38 Spesh is a highlight, of course, all the time when he's featured, with production or just rhyming or whatever, right? It's 38 Spesh, But these gentlemen have history together. They've been rapping together, doing music together. They sound, good together on the track. Trust me. All right. Number five is N.I.A featuring Benny the Butcher. Benny's back. The track and flow is future-like, trap music at its best. Speakers on fire when you turn this up. Benny shows he can rap on any joint. He's versatile. Elcamino has a knack for crafting like a vibe of sort. That's why I said I kind of, if you can put like a Max B and an Elcamino together, they could, develop a fire album. Matter of fact, what's better than that? Imagine like Max B, Elcamino, and Boldy Rock. That'd be crazy. Boldy Rock, Elcamino, Max B. I said it first, y'all. Yo, let's get those three together. That would be insane. Insane. All right, number three number 3. Lord, I'm thinking about the 3 MCs. I'm thinking about Max B, Elcamino, and Boldy Rock. I'm thinking about, oh, man, see, I'm thinking about, see, I'm putting it in the air. It's in the air. Anyway, number 6 is London Gatwick. You know, the producer has my eardrums and a headlock on this joint. Elcamino is putting in some work. You know, you got the ad-libs, you got the flow, you know, his grime, his cadence. I'm all in. I'm telling you, Elcamino and Boldy Rock. I'm just saying. Number 7 is Salvation featuring Cory, Gunz, and Inspectah Deck. Speaking of features, speaking of some dope features, this joint is fire. Cory, Gunz, and Inspectah Deck. What? And Elcamino, you would never think that, right? But it works, right? The music is very settling. You know, Elcamino is in a good pocket on this album. Cory Gunz is always a lyrical beast. And speaking of, you know, lyrical beast, we got Inspectah Deck. Inspectah Deck's the best rapper in Wu-Tang as of today. I'm saying it. He just got mad material, mad work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, skills. And shout out to the scratching and the groove sample on this joint, Salvation. Number 8 is Magic. They talk about Magic down south, the strip club, Magic, featuring Boldy James and Double D. And you got Double D rapping while watching Double D's in Magic Club, right? I don't know, it's crazy. This is a club song, drill record. It is like a bass record, bass track. It's like maybe a stripper song. Double D is in is gang all day. Boldy James talking about that drug life. And then, you know, the record's hitting strip clubs for sure. This is a strip club song for sure. They can get this in there, to let the ladies go, and the ladies will love it. You know, make it a hit record. Number 9 is Ahead of Themselves. Records are clean. This horn bass track gives off another relaxing vibe. This whole album is a vibe. Elcamino is spilling his stories with thug vulnerability. You know, he's even, I told you, when rappers start throwing a little bit of vulnerability, you know, speaking on their actual life and maybe speaking on their parents and, you know, where they were, you know, brought up. Sometimes that brings out more flavor to the album. Number 10 is Been Through It All featuring Kenyada, I would say Nikile. Nikile, I think it's Nikile maybe. The singer Kenyada is very soulful, and she put a dent on this track. I've been through it all. She's ill. I've been through it all. I'm like, I'll battle you, Kenyada. Let me stop. She's dope. She killed it. Elcamino is telling, you know, his journey as Kenyada pours her heart out. She been through it all. Let me stop. But we all been through it all. We're all going through it now, you know, with the shutdown and what's going on, and the president, and what's, you know, the snap and all, anything. He's building a ballroom in the White House, and he's giving money to different countries, but we need money, and I don't know what's going on with ICE. Like, it's insane. But we been through it all, and we're still going through it all. You know what I'm saying? I think I do a remix. And speaking of remix, there's a Superior edition with 5 more tracks. So he did this 10-song track, and then he put out an additional, it's called a Superior edition, put out 5 more tracks. So y'all can go get an extended version, a longer version. 2025 Black Soprano Family LLC. And that's it, man. Buffalo, New York, Elcamino and Black Soprano Family. It's called MINO. Album of the Year contender. Y'all let me know. You know, what's your favorite records? What's your favorite songs? What you guys think about Elcamino? Is this the album we've been all looking for? I don't know. Let me know. You know, coming back from Buffalo, New York, back in Boston, we back in the B&B, man. Let's connect. Hey, man, go love yourself. Go love your family and friends, and then, you know, you got some room to love some strangers. Go love some strangers, man, that been through it all. Go love some strangers that been through it all. Oh, look, the voice is ill, man. It's like I'm a natural singer, dog.